Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code Surfer, and today we are going to have a look, or also we will learn about the loops. Okay, let's grab a pen, and there is the loops. So we are going to learn about the loops. So we all know what is loop. Loop is just a thing which we use when we want to do a specific task for a number of times. So there are basically three kind of loops, that is for loop, while loop, and do while loops. Pardon my handwriting. So there are three kind of loops that we will be using. So first we'll need to understand how we will use these loops. What are the parameters that are needed to fulfill the loops? So the first parameter, that would be initialization. Initialization, that means how or when you want to start a loop. That will be always a number here, because you need to count, yeah, from where you want to start the loop. So there will be always a number indicating the initialization. Then there will be a condition, that means how long you want your loop to be running. In this condition we will say less than or equals to 10. And the last parameter, that is increment or decrement, that is plus plus or minus minus. So the loop, any of the loop that we will use, will always have these three parameters in it, but the ways we will use this thing will be different for all three of them. So whenever you want to use a loop, you need to as I said, you need to do these three parameters. But if you make a mistake in these conditions or any of the parameter, it might change your whole program. That will lead to a very big headache, because it might end to an infinite loop that will not stop unless and until your computer will explode. Just joking, it will get crashed if it went to an infinite loop. So let's quickly have a look on the statement, or we will say how a for loop is written. So let's keep this thing aside first, make it small, add this pan, make it bigger so it is visible. So for is the keyword, as we all know, and there will be the initialization. So that would be my bad, there will be I equals to 0 semicolon. That means my loop will start from 0, and the condition will be I less than or equals to 10. Again, end of this second parameter, and how it will increment or decrement. Of course it will increment because it is going from 0 to 10. And here will be the main code that will be running in the loop. So for example, let's see, I have to print code surfer 10 times. So if you don't know the loop, you will try to do it printf code surfer 10 times. That is waste of time, and if I also do this thing, I'll be called a fool. So we use a loop where this print statement would be here, and it will go through this. Initialization is always done just once in a loop. Yeah, just keep this thing in mind. And I is a variable which indicates the iteration. This is my point of view. You can do it anything. You can put a, b, c, whatever variable you want to take. Okay, but that will be same throughout all the parameters. You can't put a, b, c like this. You can put a, or like same variable will be there in all three of them. So if I equals to 0, then run it. If I is less than or equals to 10, yeah, it is less than, then go into this, yeah, increment it 1, because the condition is true, it will be incremented. Let's check the condition. Yes, the condition is still true. Run it again, increment 1, here it will be 3 now, still it is true. So unless and until, or I'll say while, this condition get false, we will get out of this loop, otherwise it will get running and running. So when we will use the minus sign here instead of plus, so when you want to do print some numbers like 10 to 1, then you can use minus sign, of course, because you have to decrease the numbers here. So this is how the loop works. We will have a look on the while and do while loop in the next video, and we'll also try to do some hands-on on them. So till that time, just do let us know in the comment section what you guys, or which topic you guys want to learn in the upcoming video, so we can start working on it. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Till that time, bye bye guys, see you in the next video, and do subscribe.